Bom dia and welcome to stunning little Tavira, Portugal. For a town with a population of 27,000 approximately, there is a lot to see and do here, and many restaurants and shops. Steve and I are spending 5 days here recuperating from West Africa, and believe you me, we need it. Please come with us as we walk around Tavira and enjoy just ambling and looking at its historic sites that date back before the 11th century. I hope you enjoy Tavira as much as we are. It's just stunning. The main church of St. Mary of the Castle was founded by the Order of St. James after Tavira was taken from the Moors in 1242, and it occupies the site of a former mosque. Bells chime from both of the steeples. The Moors began building the castle between the 10th and 11th century, with further building work over time. Following the conquest of Tavira by the Order of St. James in 1242, work was carried out during the reigns of Kings Alfonso III and Dimas. In the late Middle Ages, the walls enclosed some 5 hectares. Many people lived in this place that is now considered to be the city of Tavira. Prior to the Roman presence, there are records that confirms Phoenicians and Greeks. This is believed to have been a medieval residence of the Corte Real family, which was related to Portuguese maritime explorations. They also detected a Phoenician wall from the end of the 8th century BC and an ox-hide-shaped altar from the 4th century. The town hall across the street. If I knew how to pronounce the name of the river properly, I would say it, but since I can't, I'm just going to label it the Old Roman Bridge, or I should say the open and restored Old Roman Bridge. The first mention of the Old Bridge appears in Chronicles of Conquista, or Conquest, a medieval text that recounts the conquest of the town from the Moors in the 13th century. It was part of the defensive system with 2 towers that guarded the passage of the river. First I thought the mime was a statue. I was going to pose with the statue. I can happily wander these little streets for the whole 5 days that we're here without any problem. There are at least 3 Indian gift shops that I've passed. Beautiful fabrics, of course, in India. That's the church of the old convent of Nossa Senhora da Ajuda. There's a little train that takes you around the town, but you cannot get off. It takes 45 minutes. What is so great about Tavira is there are signs, information in English and other languages everywhere you go. This church belonged to the only convent in the Algarve run by the Order of the Hermits of St. Paul, founded in 1606. The windows in the main facade and reliefs on the plaster vault portray St. Paul the Hermit, the convent's patron saint, and date for the first half of the 18th century. In hibernation, that's great. I love the cork bags, but they're expensive. Many people lived in this place that is now considered to be the city of Tavira. Prior to the Roman presence, there are records that confirms Phoenicians and Greeks, but it is the Islamic period that really stands out. Pretty door. Then came the Christian reconquest, and according to tradition, Tavira was conquered from the Moors in 1242. Building started in 1454. The church is commonly referred to as St. Joseph's due to a miracle involving an image of the saint that occurred in 1721. The big fish and vegetable market that's active till about 1 o'clock. A big ray. Squidward. Our favorite oysters, €7 a kilo. Now if I had somebody to open them all up for me. Let's go see what this gorgeous church is. Up the steps, over to all the languages. It is the Church of the Third Order of St. Francis, founded between 1250 and 1330. The convent was one of the most preeminent buildings in medieval Algarve. There is some sort of bike challenge race here in Tavira over the next couple days. They've already got the barricades up for pedestrians, etc., all around here. We've got different stages. Today is just a 3.3. Tomorrow and the next day, each day is like a 70 kilometer, 60-some kilometer, where they gain about 1,500 feet in elevation. You notice there are mountain bikes. Any second they'll be coming through that narrow little doorway and through the turn. They go by so fast. Hey! Hey, bravo! Such a gorgeous town.